Hello guys, welcome back to the next tutorial. So we're just gonna pick up from where we left off in the last class. So we already took a look at the built-in modules that's available to us, and this is just the class that we created, and we utilized the built-in modules. We utilized the math dot square root function and all those things, right? So in this one, we're gonna say how we can create our own modules, and this is gonna be really interesting and fun. And trust me, it's gonna be super easy because you've already been creating a lot of modules in this class, but it's just that you needed to be introduced to the term. So right now my modules demo is under the package called modules package, as you can see here on the left side. And if you guys pay close attention, there's a car.py file that stays under the package called modules external, right? So this car.py has a function right now called info, and what it does is it takes two arguments, make and model, and it just prints them, make of the car and model of the car. That's pretty much it, right? And believe me or not guys, this is our own module. If you see the heading on the top, it says this is our own module, but it's just that it does not exist in the Python built-ins. So this is something that we just created, and we can utilize it in some other code files exactly the same way we utilize the Python built-in modules. So let's see how we can utilize this info method in the modules underscore demo.py class, py file, right? So let's create one more method called car underscore description. And you know what? Let's create a make call PMW, and let's create a model call maybe 550i, just by default stuff. And let's see how I can utilize that info function. So what I need to do is I just need to say import name of the package modules external, and then dot, and then the name of the file. So basically the name of the file is itself a module, but we have to provide the full path with the package name. And then we can say I want to import it as, I can say as keyword, as C, or maybe again car or something. If I say that, I can just utilize it car dot, and it's just gonna give me all the available functions inside this car.py class. And that's what I said when I said, right, import math, it's gonna give you all the available functions inside this math.py class, py file, right? So this way, if we are doing import modules external dot car and we're importing it as car, it's gonna give me all the available functions inside this car.py file. So I can just access the info, and I can just provide make and then model, and that's pretty much it. So I already commented out the built-in modules function. So what I need to do is m.car description. If I just say this and run this file, I'm gonna see this thing, right? Make of the car is BMW, model of the car is 550i. And why is that happening? Because I'm passing these two values to the info method, and the info method is just printing out the values, right? That was pretty easy, right? But since this car is a file right now and it's inside this package, so if I don't say as car, it's gonna give me errors right now, and I would not be able to access it. So just make sure that you do that. Another way, the better way that we already talked about, when we want to say from math import sqrt, right? There is a similar way of doing it. So I'm just going to comment this one out, and I'm just going to delete this one out from here. So I'm going to say from modules external import car. So this is a better way to import it. Now again, it's going to import pretty much everything we have inside the car, but this is a better way. Instead of saying import modules external dot car as car, that's not the way. The better way to do it, from modules external, that's what becomes our module name, right? And import car. So this is our car file. So this modules external package, it might have multiple files, right? It might have numerous files, maybe hundreds, right? So we want to make sure that we are only importing the file that we care about, that we want to use, right? So now what we can do is we can just say car, because we imported this car here, import car dot info and we can again do the same thing. So make model and all done. So if I'm just gonna run this code, I'm gonna get the same result. That sounds good, right? That's pretty awesome. Now let's do one more thing. So what else I can do here? I think I can try to see if I can import this, import from modules external dot car import info. So if I do that, so this is one step ahead. This is just importing the function that you need, right? The similar way we did for SQRT. So what I'm doing here is from modules external dot car import only info. And you guys can notice up here, this is giving me an error, right? Because we just imported info, so we don't need this car prefix. I can just get rid of it, and I have this info, and it just uses it kind of seamlessly, right? We don't even know whether we are importing it from outside or somewhere. It's much clean code, right? So if I'm gonna run this code right now, I'm gonna get the same result. That's what I've been focusing, guys. That's what I've been focusing, that always import wisely. Your code should look neat and clean. You should not import a lot of bulk of memory stuff. You should not import all the functions from the car file. Just import whatever you need. So that's gonna make a lot of sense when you actually try it on your own, and just try it out. Download the files that's already available for the reference, and let me know if you have any questions. So stay tuned for the next lectures, guys. Thanks for running this one. Thank you.